I think the peso has fallen a lot, mainly because of the fear of what will happen with NAFTA. I believe that if we and the Mexicans make a very sensible trade agreement, the Mexican peso will recover quite a lot.
Okay. Becky, I know you have a question back in New York.
Yeah, Wilbur, I just wanted to follow up one more time with the border adjustment tax. You're saying, and I'm hearing, that it's not necessarily going to get through, but that $1 trillion hole will get filled one way or another. When we talked with Stephen Mnuchin just a week or two ago, he told us that part of what might be happening is if you're looking at your own internal administration estimations for how things are going to go with dynamic scoring. Is that how we might potentially fill that hole as far as you see it, too?
Well, there will be a budget message coming out shortly, and we're expecting that that will be a very stringent budget. So that could be one beginning of a start. But so much of the budget is without anybody's control because it's for interest, it's for mandatory activities, and the president has announced that he wants to increase military spending by quite a bit. So the budget could be one way to do part of it. I doubt that you can find $1 trillion over the 10 years strictly through budget stringency.
Right.
Talking
Mr. Secretary,
about numbers. Oh, go ahead.
You had a lot of discussions with respect to NAFTA. It's controversial. Some people think it's been really good. Other people have questions about it. What are the most egregious aspects of the NAFTA Accord which you're going to look at as a first priority when you talk with the Mexicans about a new pact?
Sure. Several things. First of all, I think the rules of origin were far too lenient. Rules of origin means how much goods can come in from countries outside NAFTA and yet get all the benefits of absolution from tariffs that come with NAFTA. I think those could be tightened up quite a bit. And one of the things the TPP did is, in some ways, it did tighten them a bit. So there's clearly some room there. A second thing is that the theory of NAFTA had been gradual convergence of living standards between Mexico and the United States. That really hasn't happened on the Mexican side. The minimum wage for the peso has barely gone up in peso terms, and since the peso has gone down so severely in dollar terms, that Mexican workers are really not at all better off than they had been some time ago. And then the third thing is the currency. I think partly the decline in the peso was due to worry about renegotiation of NAFTA, but I think we need to also think about some other mechanisms for making the peso-dollar exchange rate a bit more stable.
Hey there, thanks for checking out CNBC on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all of the day's biggest stories. You can also click on any of the videos around me to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.